Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We got March Madness fully in action here. 16 matchups today. Going to be covering matchups and March Madness, all the games. So be sure to like and subscribe. Turn on those notification bells, guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Huge slate today. 16 matchups. Going to be a great day for college hoops. Starting with West Virginia versus Maryland. West Virginia opening up as a 3-point favorite with the over-under at 137.5. West Virginia coming into this matchup 19-14. Maryland 21-12. West Virginia coming off a bad Kansas loss. Maryland coming off that Indiana loss. It's a very even matchup. Going to be a lot of even matchups like this today. A lot of lopsided matchups. A lot of close ones. Just kind of trying to find some advantages wherever you can find them. West Virginia 5-1 is 5-1 covering the spread right now. West Virginia 11-5 covering in their last 16. I'm sorry, Maryland's 11-5 covering. Even matchup both ways here, and I'm gonna take the points with Maryland. I think it's going to be a battle here. I think they could definitely win this one outright. And we'll take a shot with Maryland +3 in this one. And if you guys are doing, straight bets, take Maryland on the money line here. Next matchup, we got Furman versus Virginia. Virginia opening up as a 5.5-point favorite with the over-under at 132. Furman coming into this matchup 27-7. Virginia 25-7. Furman, had a great year in their conference. 9-1 in their last 10. They're playing good basketball. Virginia coming off a bad Duke loss. Furman 1-13 against the ACC. Once they start playing tougher competition, that's when Furman really hasn't been able to show up here. And Virginia 5-0 against the Southern Conference. Going to be tough for Furman. It really is here against Virginia. I really don't expect Virginia to get too far in this tournament, but I really don't see them losing to Furman. And I'm going to take Virginia -5.5 in money line here. Next matchup, we got Utah State versus Missouri. Utah State opening up as a 1-point favorite with the over-under at 155. Utah State coming into this matchup 26-8. Missouri 24-9. Utah State coming off a San Diego State loss. Missouri coming off a Bama loss. Both these teams, had pretty decent years. Utah State 7-1 covering the spread right now. 7-1 in their last 8. They're playing very well right now. Missouri 5-1 in their last 6. Not too much to go off here. A 1-point game. Anyone can win outright. We're going to roll with the underdog here. And we're going to take Missouri +1 in money line. Next matchup, we got Howard versus Kansas. Kansas opening up as a 22-point favorite with the over-under at 146. Howard coming into this matchup 21-12. Kansas 27-7. Howard had a great year. Coming off a 5-game winning streak. Kansas coming off that very bad Texas loss. Howard 3-17 on a Thursday on the road. Very intriguing stat there. It's gonna be very tough for Howard. The 22 points is intriguing because Kansas, you can't really do a money line play with Kansas unless you throw them in like a 15-team parlay. It'll help a tiny bit, but we're gonna roll with Kansas here. Bet in both ways. If you're gonna roll with the favorite, take a shot with the -22. They could come out and we've seen it so many times. The top teams every year, they'll come out and beat some of these teams by 40, and that has potential to happen right here. But if you want to roll with the underdog, Howard, insanely huge underdog money. Do what you want with that Howard plus money. You just never know in these tournaments what's going to happen. But I'm going to roll with the Jayhawks, and I'd still take a shot with them minus the points. Next matchup, we got Texas A&M Corpus Christi versus Alabama. Bama opening up as a 24.5 point favorite with the over-under at 154.5. Corpus Christi coming into this matchup 24-10. Bama 29-5. Corpus Christi on a 5-game winning streak, 9-1 in their last 10. They're playing great. Bama on a 3-game winning streak. Corpus Christi 0-11 against the SEC. I mean, that's really not good. They have not been able to beat the SEC or make a dent in that at all. Going to be very tough against Bama, who's, one of the best teams in the country. Going to be very tough here. Again, 24.5 points is a lot. So, I mean, I could definitely see these teams covering. So, do what you want with these spreads, man. Throw Bama in a big money line parlay. If I had to, I'd take a shot with A&M plus the points. It's just a big number. I don't have any doubts Bama gets an easy win here, but 24.5 points. Bama could still win by 19 or 20, and it's a dominating win. So I'd take a shot with the points with A&M Corpus Christi. Next matchup, we got College of Charleston versus San Diego State. San Diego State opening up as a 5-point favorite with the over-under at 142.5. College of Charleston coming into this matchup 31-3. San Diego State 27-6. College of Charleston on a 10-game winning streak. I mean, what a year they had. Great year. San Diego State 9-1 in their last 10. I mean, they had a great year as well. I mean, yeah, College of Charleston 5-2 covering the spread on a big winning streak coming into this. 7-0 covering as the underdog. Kind of crazy stats all over the board for College of Charleston. San Diego State 10-1 in their last 11. They're playing very good basketball right now. I like San Diego State. I'm leaning with them. Don't hate College of Charleston. I think they're a sneaky underdog today. I really do. Especially with the +5. I think it'll be a lot closer game than we think. I'm still going to lean with the Aztecs. I'm rolling with San Diego State -5 in money line. Next matchup, we got Princeton versus Arizona. Arizona opening up as a 14.5 point favorite with the over-under at 153. Princeton coming into this matchup 21-8. Arizona 28-6. Princeton on a 4-game winning streak. Arizona on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a UCLA win. It's going to be tough for Princeton here. I mean, this is a very good Arizona team, and I think it really could get ugly. I think it's going to be tough for Princeton. I really do. And I think I'm going to roll with Arizona -14.5 and then throw them in your money line parlays. Next matchup, we got Illinois versus Arkansas. Arkansas opening up as a 2-point favorite with the over-under at 144.5. Illinois coming into this matchup 20-12. Arkansas 20-13. Illinois 1-3 in their last 4 right now. Same with Arkansas. Well, they're 1-4 in their last 5. Both teams struggling coming into this tournament. Illinois 1-8 covering the spread in March right now, which isn't good. Arkansas 9-1 covering against the Big Ten. That's good to know. Close matchup here. I lean with Arkansas. I just think they're more talented here, and I'm going to roll with the Razorbacks -2 in money line. Next matchup, we got Auburn versus Iowa. Auburn opening up as a 1.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 152. Auburn coming into this matchup 20-12. Iowa 19-13. Auburn 3-7 in their last 10. Really rough month. Rough 10 games for Auburn. Iowa on a 2-game losing streak here. I think Iowa's a good underdog today. I really do. They got some players, and I'm gonna take a shot with Iowa +1.5 on money line. Next matchup, we got Oral Roberts versus Duke. Duke opening up as a 6-point favorite with the over-under at 146. Oral Roberts coming into this matchup 30-4. Duke 26-8. Oral Roberts, what a great year. I mean, they're on a 10-game winning streak, playing very well. Duke on a 9-game winning streak. Oral Roberts 1-8 covering the spread right now. 0-5 against the ACC. Yeah, I just don't see Duke I don't see Duke losing here. I have Duke going very far in this tournament, and I think they're going to really turn it on here. And I'm going to take Duke -6 in money line. Next matchup, we got Colgate versus Texas. Texas opening up as a 13.5-point favorite with the over/under at 150.5. Colgate coming into this matchup 26-8. Texas also 26-8 as well. Colgate on a 9-game winning streak. I mean, had a great season in their conference. Texas on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a huge Kansas win. Look, Kansas is good. I have them going pretty deep too. It's going to be very tough for Colgate. Texas is just way too good here. Especially seeing what they did to Kansas. I mean, yeah, Texas is the real deal. I'm taking the Longhorns -13.5. Throw them in your money line parlays. Next matchup, we got Boise State versus Northwestern. Northwestern opening up as a 1.5-point favorite with the over/under at 128. Boise State coming into this matchup 24-9. Northwestern 21-11. Boise coming off a Utah State loss. Northwestern coming off a Penn State loss. I'm liking Boise here. This one can really go either way. Both teams, I'd say, are kind of lucky to be here. I'm going to take a shot at Boise State +1.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got Northern Kentucky versus Houston. Houston opening up as an 18.5-point favorite with the over/under at 121.5. Northern Kentucky coming into this matchup 22-12. Houston 31-3. Northern Kentucky on a 5-game winning streak. I mean, had a great year. Houston coming off a very bad 10-point Memphis loss, which was tough. Northern Kentucky 7-1 covering the spread. The spread's a big number. I think that's probably their only hope today is getting the cover. Houston's just way too good, way too skilled. They should be able to dominate Northern Kentucky. Wouldn't shock me. Northern Kentucky can cover the spread though, so throw Houston in your money line parlays. Spreads, I'm just not in love with these spreads. I'm really not. In the tournament, any team can cover. So maybe take a shot with Northern Kentucky plus the points. My best advice, throw any of these teams in a teaser, man. Get them in a 6 to 10 point teaser. Get those points up or down. And that's probably my best advice on these big spreads. Next matchup, we got Louisiana Lafayette versus Tennessee. Tennessee opening up as 11-point favorite with the over/under at 136. Louisiana Lafayette coming into this matchup 26-7. Tennessee 23-10. Lafayette on a 5-game winning streak. Had a good season. Tennessee 4-6 in their last 10. Kind of finished the season not on the best start. Lafayette 0-6 against Tennessee. 0-7 against the SEC. I think it's going to be tough for Lafayette to pull off the upset here. I'll take a shot with Tennessee -11 in money line. Next matchup, we got Penn State versus Texas A&M. A&M opening up as a 2.5-point favorite with the over/under at 135. Penn State coming into this matchup 22-13. A&M 25-9. Penn State coming off a tough Purdue loss. I mean, they really could have won that game. A&M coming off a bad Bama loss. I'm liking Penn State here. I think definitely a close game here. I mean, they were so close to beating Purdue. Yeah, I think they're a good underdog today, and I'm going to take Penn State +2.5. Then the last matchup, we got UNC Asheville versus UCLA. UCLA opening up as a 17.5-point favorite with the over/under at 135.5. UNC Asheville coming into this 27-7. UCLA 29-5. UNC Asheville had a great season on a 9-game winning streak. UCLA coming off a tough 2-point Arizona loss, but rightfully so. Arizona is very good. UNC Asheville 1-7 covering the spread right now. Yeah, look, it's going to be tough. UCLA probably going to go deep in this tournament. I do like UCLA. Throw them in your money line, your big money line parlays. The 17.5 points, like I said, Throw them in a teaser. I just don't trust these spreads. I think UNC Asheville could definitely cover, or UCLA could just dominate and win by 30. So maybe throw them in a spread. The spread is just very tricky to bet on. And do what you want with these spreads here. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.